Yes, good evening, class. So, I hope you all are fine and healthy. I am Swati, your English teacher today. Yes, today we are going to discuss about something which we have left, which we were reading. That was, what do you think? What it was? You have a picture that will be helping you to remember what we were discussing, what we were learning in the previous class. We were reading about a story about what was it about? I'll give you 2 to 3 seconds to remember what it was about. It is an interesting story. Yes, yes. So the story is about a different kind of school. So the poet here, so the author here, we have seen that he has gone to Miss Beam, who was the owner or basically the principal of that school, the different school. And when the author was in the school, she asked the author to look outside the window and observe what is happening there, right? So we'll be looking at what the author visited, what the author visualized after looking out of the window. So, yes, we'll be continuing with where we have left. So, I see some very beautiful grounds, I said, and a lot of jolly children. It pains me, though, to see that they are not all so healthy and active looking. When I came in, I saw one poor little girl being led about. She has some trouble with her eyes. Now I can see two more with the same difficulty, and there's a girl with a crutch watching the others at play. She seems to be a hopeless cripple. I'll just move myself. So Miss Beam laughed. Oh no, she said. She's not really lame. This is only her lame day. The others are not blind either. It is only their blind day. I must have looked very surprised, for she laughed again. Yes, so we have different words, some words that you may find difficult. We'll be discussing upon them. So I see some very beautiful grounds. So when the author was looking outside of the window, so he was saying that the ground was really beautiful, and he said that a lot of fun-loving children were he could see from the window. It pains me though; it was paining him that they were not all looking healthy and not looking active. Looking basically, they were not looking active because some of them are because when I came, he was saying that when I came in, I saw one poor little girl being led about. Because you must remember that when he was entering the school, he saw a girl who was walking beside the flower bed, who was being led by a small kid. Yes, a small boy, because the girl was having the bandage on her eyes. Yes, so she has some trouble with her eyes. Now I can see two more with the same difficulty. So the author is saying that we can say that just like that little girl, we can see two other girls who are having the same difficulty. And there's a girl with a crutch watching the others at play. So there's a girl who is holding a crutch. Crutch is basically the support that someone who is not able to walk, that stick-like structure that holds them stable. So that is a crutch basically. Watching the others at play, she seems to be a hopeless cripple. So cripple is someone who is not able to walk properly. Basically, they stumble when they are walking. So hopeless cripple, he is calling them. Miss Beam laughed. So to this statement, Miss Beam actually laughed. Oh no, she said. She's not really lame. She's not really cripple basically. She's not really lame here is being used to describe that she's not really lame, that she's not able to walk properly. This is only her lame day. It is only a day where they are behaving like that they are not able to walk properly, and they are behaving like cripples. The others are not blind either, and the other students who are having bandage on their eyes, they are also not blind. The others are not blind either. It is only their blind day. So those who are having bandage on their eyes, they are not really blind, but they are having that bandage to to just celebrate that blind day. It I must have looked very surprised, because these statements that were made by Miss Beam made the author really surprised, and he was so surprised that this made the Mr. Beam laugh again. So she laughed again. So we'll be moving forward. I hope the meanings are now also clear to you, as I have already explained these to you. You can read the passage. I'll be moving forward now in a few seconds. I'll just wait for you to have a look at it for 10 seconds. Yes. So we'll be moving forward from here then. Yes, now you will be elaborating on that. You'll imagine that your eyes are covered with a bandage. What challenges will you face and why? So, what do you think? If your eyes are also covered with a bandage, what challenges would you be facing and why so? Yes, just like these two kids, this little girl and little boy, they have like covered their eyes with a bandage. What do you think? What challenges they must be feeling, and what you would be feeling if you are having a bandage on your eyes? Yes, I'll give you 10 seconds to think upon it and give answers. Yes. Yes, very good students. Yes, you will be feeling scared that you may stumble anytime. Very good. Yes. What else? Yes, you will be feeling uncertain about things. What's going to happen next? Where you are going to bump? You wouldn't be knowing. You are no, you, okay. You will not be able to read. You will not be able to walk properly. Yes, very good students. So these are some challenges where which we are will be going to feel if we are not having or proper vision basically if we are having a bandage on our eyes. There will be darkness in front of our eyes. Very good students. So we'll be moving forward with this thought. Yes, now you will be giving answer to this question that what do you understand by lame day? Yes, I have described this earlier as well. So what do you understand by the lame day? How they will be behaving on the lame day? Yes, very good students. Just like they will be behaving like cripples, that they are not able to walk properly when they are not actually crippled. Yes, very good students. So that is what a lame day is, where they are all behaving like cripples, that they are not able to walk properly. Yes. So we'll be reading next. So this is a very important part of our system. To make our children appreciate and understand misfortune, we make them share in misfortune too. Each term, every child has one blind day, one lame day, one left day, one injured day, and one dumb day. During the blind day, their eyes are bandaged absolutely and they are on their honor not to peep. The bandage is put on overnight so they wake blind. This means that they need help with everything. Other children are given the duty of helping them and leading them about. They all learn so much this way, both the blind and the helpers. Yes, so students, I'll be reading it again to know to tell you the meaning of the difficult words as well and to tell you the meaning of the passage as well. So this is a very important part of the system. Miss Beam is telling this the that keeping this day special days. This is a very important part of their system basically. Why? Because to make our children appreciate, they want to make the children appreciate and understand misfortune. Misfortune is something that is not fortunate, something that like bad luck, something like that has happened with someone that is not positive. So they wanted them to understand that sometimes some bad things may happen to others, but we need to appreciate others as well in those situations as well. So I'll tell you what misfortune really look like. Yes, so it has an umbrella but that is broken. So that is what misfortune is all about. When it is raining and you have an umbrella that is not working properly, so it is about bad luck. We make them share in misfortune too. So the Miss Beam's school try to make efforts to make the students to share the misfortune with others, so that those who are having this misfortune won't be feeling alone. They will be feeling that they are being appreciated and they are being understood by those who are around them. Each term, every day has one blind day, one lame day, one deaf day. So they are celebrating different days, one blind day, where the different students will be behaving like blind kids. And One lame day where they will be behaving like cripples, while one deaf day where they'll be behaving like they are not able to hear properly. So one injured day and eyes, and one dumb day. So one injured day is where they'll be playing injured person basically, and one dumb day where they'll not be able to speak. So during the blind day, their eyes are bandaged absolutely. So it is not like they're just playing a game and they can peep upon it, but their eyes are bandaged absolutely properly. Their eyes are bandaged, and they are upon themselves that they need to honor. They had the honor not to peep. So it is on themselves that they'll say honest, and they will not be peeping through it through the bandage. Peeping is just I have bandage on my face and I'm peeping upon it, peeping through it. I'm trying to look through it, so they won't be doing that, and their responsibility is on themselves only. The bandage is put on overnight, so they wake blind. So the bandage is kept on the eyes from overnight, so they won't be feeling like it is kept on the day, but they will be waking up as blinds. This means that they need help with everything. So they will be needing help with everything from the start of the day. Other children are given the duty of helping them. So the other children are given the duty to help those kids who are in need that day and leading them about. So they will be leading just like the little boy who was leading the girl with the bandage that day, which author has witnessed. So that is what is going to happen. So they all learn so much this way. So they learn how to help, yes, to how to be support, how to appreciate others, both the blind and the helpers. So they both will be learning. The blinds who are playing blinds, they will be understanding the misfortune, they will be understanding what different challenges the other person would be feeling when they are suffering from this, and the helpers will be understanding how they can how difficult it is with the for the blinds, for the someone who is having this misfortune. So they must help them to share their worries basically. So we'll be moving forward. I hope the meaning of this passage is clear to you. Yes, you will elaborate that. If you are kept in a room where specially able children are also there, so how will you help them? Yes, yes, I will be giving you 10 seconds to think upon this and give your answers in the comment section below. Yes, so if you are kept in a room where specially able children are also there, so how will you help them? Yes, very good students. You will be helping them to show, to give them what they want. Okay, you will be helping them with getting things what they are wanting at their place. Okay, you will be guiding them the directions. Very good. What else? Okay, you will be helping them in their studies. Okay, very good. This is also good. In what other way you can help them? You will be nice to them. Very good. You will appreciate them. You will be nice to them. So there are different ways we can help those specially able children. You will accept them. Very good students. You will accept them, make them feel comfortable around yourself. Yes, you will be making them comfortable around you, so they won't be feeling uncomfortable and that they are not appreciated. They won't be feeling that way. You will appreciate them. You will be kind to them. So we'll be moving forward with this thought. Yes, now will be, yes, you'll be answering this question that Miss Beam School wants to make the student. What is the goal of the Miss Beam School? That she wants to make the student understand what? She wants to teach the students what? Yes, I'll give you 10 seconds to give answer to this question. Yes, she has kept different days to be celebrated where children has to play blind day, dumb day, deaf day, lame day. Yes. Why she is doing so? Yes, very good students. So Miss Beam School wants to make the student appreciate the misfortune that others are going through. Yes, so that they will be appreciating that, they will be understanding to those, they will be kind to those children. Yes, so that is what the Miss Beam School wants to make the student do. Yes, we'll be continuing with what we were reading. Yes. So there is no misery about it. Miss Beam continued. Everyone is very kind, and it is really something of a game. Before the day is over, though, even the most thoughtless child realizes what misfortune is. The blind day is, of course, really the worst. But some of the children tell me that the dumb day is the most difficult. We cannot bandage the children's mouth, so they really have to exercise their willpower. Come into the garden and see for yourself how the children feel about it. Miss Beam led me to one of the bandaged girl. Here's a gentleman come to talk to you, said Miss Beam and left us. So what has happened? So Miss Beam is telling the author that there is no misery about it, so you should not feel bad about it, that there is nothing that is miserable. Miss Beam continued that everyone is very kind and it is really something of a game. So they have kept it really light-hearted. They're with the light heart they're playing this game, so everybody is really kind and they are not forced to do it. Before the day is over, though, even the most thoughtless child realizes what misfortune is. So that is basically what Miss Beam wanted to teach the children as well, that they should realize the thought that what misfortune is basically, and they will appreciate the misfortune of others. So a thoughtless child would also realize by the end of the day that what misfortune is. The blind day is of course really the worst. So she's saying that according to some children's, blind day is of course really the worst because they are not able to see. But for some children's, they say that the dumb day is the most difficult because they cannot bandage the mouth of the children, so they'll have to test their willpower that way, because they'll be controlling themselves, so they won't be speaking. Come into the garden. So Miss Mimi is telling the author to come into the garden and see for himself that how children feel about it. So he'll be looking how now he'll be interacting with the children, and he'll be knowing that what children feel about those games that are being played. Miss Beam led me to one of the bandage girls. So Miss Beam now led the author towards one of the bandage girls. And here's a gentleman come to talk to you. She is introducing him to the children, that here's this gentleman, that is author, that has come to talk to you, said Miss Beam, and she left them, the children and the author. Yes, so I hope you know the meaning of the words that you must be finding difficult, because I have just explained it. So we'll be moving forward. Now create. Yes, sorry, I just moved the slide instead of myself. Yes, I'll be asking you few words and you will be creating you'll be telling me the synonym of that word and sentences made from that word basically. So the first word is misfortune. Yes, you will be telling me the synonym of misfortune. Yes, very good students. Bad luck basically. Very good. Something bad. Sentence will be formed from you. Very good students. He was having a misfortunate day. Very good. So the next word is bandage. Yes, to bandage. So synonym will be to cover. And the word will be the girl was bandaged for the whole day. So the girl was bandaged for the whole day. So the next word that we'll have to discuss is basically lame. We'll say cripple is synonym of that, and sent will be the children. The sentence will be the children were playing the lame day. The children were celebrating the lame day in the school. Yes, very good students. So we'll be moving forward now. We'll be telling that dumb day is the worst day for everyone. Is it a true statement or is it a false statement? That dumb day is the worst day for everyone. So for every child, dumb day is the worst day. Is it true or false? Yes, very good student. It is a false statement because dumb day was not the worst day for everyone, because for some students we have read that blind day was the worst day. For some the dumb day was the worst day, and for some the lame day was the worst day, right? But during the dumb day they'll have to test their willpower. So for some students they were finding the dumb day as the worst day, but it is a false statement because it is not talking about everyone but for some students. So it was not for everyone that they were feeling the same way. Some of the students were feeling that the dumb day was the worst day. So now we'll do a quick recap of things. that what we have discussed, that there was this school, it was a different kind of school which was run by Miss Beam, who was a warm-hearted person, who was authoritative, but she was having the authority, but she was really kind and friendly as well, and she seemed like someone who would be comforting towards the kids who must be feeling homesick. So author was also surprised that the students of the Miss Beam school, they are really appreciating, they are really trying to appreciate the misfortune of others, and she explained to him that they're playing different days to appreciate the misfortune of others, just like lame day, dumb day, blind day, and we would say the deaf day as well. So they would be understanding how others will be feeling with those misfortunes that they are having. So they are not doing it with pressure, but they are having fun with it. They are playing just like a game. So that is what happens in Miss Beam's school. That is a different kind of school basically. So what answer of Miss Beam surprised the author? Yes. What was the answer of the Miss Beam that surprised the author? Yes. So when Miss Beam told that those who are looking like them, they are not actually lame, and those who are having bandage on their eyes, they are not actually blind. That they are playing a game to appreciate the misfortune of others. That statement of Miss Beam surprised the author basically. How Blind Day is celebrated. Yes. So we know by now, yes, very good students, that on the blind day, the children will be putting a bandage, will be putting on a bandage on their eyes from the night, and they'll be waking up with that bandage. And from the start of the day, they will be having a bandage on their eyes. So they will be needing help with every little thing they'll be doing during the day to absolutely they will be understanding the misfortune of others that way, that how they will be feeling, how what challenges they will be having if they are blind. Which day helps them to exercise willpower? Yes. Which day it was which helps them to exercise the willpower? Yes, very good students. So it was the dumb day which helped them exercise the willpower. Why? Because they could not cover the mouth of the every child, so it was their willpower only which has made them keep quiet during the whole day as they were playing dumb. So it was testing their willpower, because it is difficult to not express yourself when you want to. So you will create a sentence from misfortune again. Yes. Yes. It is misfortunate that she failed the exam. Yes, very good students. So we'll be moving forward towards the homework. So what you will be doing is you will write a story of 10 to 15 lines on a specially abled children, on the specially abled children as the main character. So you will be writing a story of 10 to 15 lines on a specially abled child as the main character. You'll also create a vocabulary chart using this format, that is by using the words that we have discussed in the passage. We can say different passages today, we have read these different passages, they had different typical words. You will be creating this vocabulary chart on those difficult words, and it must be having the word, its meaning, the synonym, that is the similar words, and the antonyms, that are the opposite words to that difficult word that we have discussed today. So this is all about today. I hope you have understood what I tried to convey to you, and it was an interesting class for me, and I hope it is for you as well. So we'll be meeting in the next class. If there are any queries which you want to discuss, and if there are any difficult words that are left, or you are still facing any difficulty to understand, you can write your responses in the comment section, or your queries in the comment section, which I will be looking upon, and I'll be giving you answers to those questions which you want to know. So this is it for today. We'll be meeting again in our next class, in another interesting class. So till then, goodbye, and stay healthy and happy in your life. Okay, thank you for being a good support students. We'll meet again in the next class. Thank you.